I think meat bag ATMs as well. So like in lots of parts of the world, an ATM isn't like a physical device in a wall. It's somebody with a point of sale, and then you pay them, or you do a card transaction. Like in lots of parts of like Nigeria, that's what an ATM is. Because this is an experience I had last year. I ran out of sats, and then I had cash, and I wanted to go into a shop, give them cash, and get sats.
That was me talking in adopting Bitcoin on how Lightning points of sale should, of course, have ATM functionality. And if we implement that, then it makes it, it incentivizes shop owners, cafes, bars, to sell Bitcoin back to their customers for a profit. They can set a percentage, set a profit. Well, Tal, with LM Bits, with the TPoS extension, one of the first extensions we've had in LM Bits, recently he's updated it and he's added that functionality, and I'm really excited to show it to you. So let's dive in. Obviously, there's multiple ways in which you can access LM bits. You can spin up for yourself on your node or your VPS. Of course, use somebody else's, because this does LM bits allows anyone to offer a custodial solution. You can run it on our software as a service. If you click on launch here, you can pay 21 cents an hour and spin up a fresh LM bits. We're going to use the demo server. And this isn't a custodial service. This really is just for playing around with the software. So don't put any actual funds on here. I'm going to create a new wallet, call it Cafe. That also creates a new user. I'm going to click on extensions, and I'm going to enable and open the TPoS extension. This is 0.5.1 is the latest version. That probably has changed by the time you watch this. Going to open that up. I'm going to run through the different features of TPoS to give them more justice, because a lot's changed and it's become a very feature-rich extension. So I'm going to create a POS, simple POS for our cafe. We denominate, you can denominate in sats, but we find most people want to denominate in local currency, just because it makes it easier for pricing things, because of Bitcoin's price fluctuations, and then also your members of staff will probably not be Bitcoiners in your cafe or your bar. Create TPOS, and then click on this. Okay, here we are. This is the basic functionality for our Lightning point of sale, and then typical, sort of scan the QR code, you pay it. And we've had this functionality for what, like 3.5 years. But TPoS has been developed by the community and by the feedback we got from the community, such as having this tick linger. So you have to actually physically press it and acknowledge the tick before you move on to the next sale. The other thing, just to query some of the past sales, we display the first part of the hash of the last 10 sales, which we find useful, merchants find useful. More recently now, we've added the ability to, before I get onto that, one of the great things about TPoS and why it's great for onboarding is the owner of the cafe or bar or what have you can click on this shareable QR code link. This creates, and you just scan this with a regular QR code scanner, and then if you open that up, it'll open up in a browser, and then you can get the point of sale on your phone. So you can say to the people working in your business, if anyone wants to come in and they want to pay in Bitcoin, just scan this QR code, and then when they scan it, they get the POS. The POS is completely air-gapped from the back end as well, may I add, so they can't get any wallet information, and they can't get into this back end from the POS. We also have that QR code added to the back end as well, just to make it a little bit more convenient for the business. The next thing which was added was the ability to be able to tip. I'm actually going to go create a wallet specifically for tips, to accumulate tips in, because that's the great thing about LM Bits. You can have multiple wallets for different things. I'm going to click on the tips wallet, and then we're going to enter some different amounts: 5, 10, 20%. Update TPoS. So now when I refresh, when I enter an amount, press OK, it says, do you want to leave a tip? I say, yes, please, I want to leave a tip. And then it calculates the tip, and then it'll push it to the wallet I chose. So let's do that. Right. Scan the QR code. Here we go. Pay. There we go. And now if we go to the tips, we'll see that those sats went in. More recently, Tal has added the ability to have to calculate a final sum actually in the device for, I know, different things you're buying, like coffee, cake, orange juice. Okay. You'll see as well actually the little NFC button here. Obviously, if you're using this on a device which has NFC capabilities, then you can use the Bolt card with it, like an NFC Android PoS or an Android phone or an iPhone.
Yeah. There we go.
Right, and then we should again, of course, see those. Yeah, those tips have gone into the wallet there. And the thing which I'm really excited about, which I was talking about in that video, is the ability to create those circular economies by allowing merchants, allowing anyone who has this point of sale to also sell Bitcoin back to their customers. You can input a maximum amount. So this is a security feature in this case. What to stop someone from completely leeching your wallet. We input also a PIN, a security PIN, which you have to input to get access to the ATM functionality, and then time between withdrawals. So we can only do a payout every 30 minutes. Update TPoS, and then if I refresh that, I get this new button, ATM mode. If I click on ATM mode here and then input the PIN, click submit, I'm in ATM mode, and now we're going to input an amount and press OK. You can scan that, and it'll say, do you want to receive 54 sats, 2 cents? So yes, I do. And then I receive the payment. So now every POS can be an ATM. I think this is really important functionality. As well as that, the community has given us input, and Tal has implemented the ability to add items, so you can have more of a kind of checkout point of sale. So if we click on add item here, I'm going to add some Welsh cakes, of course, yummy Welsh cakes. I'm going to get an image. Price, just a cent. You can put in taxes, but no one wants to do that, so create item. I'm going to add another item, coffee. Cup of Joe. Go get an image of a cup of coffee. Pop that in there. Now, it's recommended you would use something like Imager as opposed to just copying and pasting from Google. 0.02. Create item. So now, when I refresh, you get more of that checkout point of sale where you can add those different items together, generate the invoice, and then also flick between the old point of sale and then the point of sale with the buttons. Very, very cool. Of course, all responsive, runs on a phone. Amazing work by the whole community, the whole TPoS community. We've got some great developers on it. Tal's been leading it, and then people have been posting feature requests within the issues. It's one of our greatest, and it's the oldest extension we've had in Allen Bits, and I look forward to seeing it evolve even more. Everyone go away, have a play with it. Hope you enjoy it. Any feedback, then of course hit us up on the Telegram group, Allen Bits Telegram group, and of course within the repo as well. And contributors very welcome. So anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.